Jerry Mallory here, SBNationPrideDetroit.com. Today's game sucked. I mean, what else do I have to say? Bad play calling, conservative, untimely penalties, horrible special teams. David Akers, well, supposedly he couldn't kick field goals for the last few years because he was hurt. Is he hurt now? I don't know, but he was horrible. Reggie Bush gets injured. Nick Fairley didn't play. The sky knows it isn't falling. It's game 2. There's a long road ahead. But like I said, this is a very tough schedule the Lions have. This was one of the games that if they're going to compete for anything, wild card, division, if they're going to compete, this is the type of team you have to be successful over, no matter if it's on the road or at home. And they couldn't do it. We're here to give you some quick hits. We'll break down the game and the stats, more detail a little bit later. But this is like a quick reaction right after the game. First and foremost, the special teams. How disappointing. Last year, you look at 2 games, Minnesota, Tennessee. Special teams cost us those games. Today, there were a lot of reasons why the Lions did not win. Special teams, if you're putting up a list, has to be high up there, if not number 1. 2 field goal opportunities for David Akers. He couldn't complete any of them. Israel Adonijah not able to block, and it led to a blocked field goal. That's 6 points right there. We lose by less than 6 points. So special teams not good today. Coverage unit was okay. Michael Spurlock with a goof up almost caused a safety. I thought we had a new coaching staff. I thought the special teams was revamped. You tell me. Are they ringing Harvard Ruglin's bell? Are they knocking on his door? Is Akers going to be able to withstand his horrible bout that he's had for the last season plus now 2 games? I don't know. But if it's less than 50 yards, you would think an NFL experienced kicker, more often than not, is able to complete that. And he has not been. Offense is boring. Play calling is boring. They don't take risks. They're unimaginative. They don't take a lot of shots down the field. Calvin is great. And he played great. He won the one-on-one matchup against Patrick Peterson. Reggie Bush looked good. He got hurt. Are they using him too much? Reggie Bush is, we're not going to call him injury prone because he's been healthy the last few seasons, but he has had injury issues in the past. Drake Bell looked okay. Stafford looked pretty good. Some questionable areas in terms of decision making. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care if he's wide open. You don't throw to Brandon Pettigrew when the game is on the line. The 3rd and 11 that he dropped, case in point. Even the diving ball that he caught, I'm mad because don't trust Pettigrew. But do you blame Stafford? His job is to find the open receiver to pass to the best option. Or do you blame the coaching staff? They parade this excuse of a joke. He's a glorified offensive lineman because he can't catch. He has stones for hands. I don't know if he's trying to catch the ball with his wrist, with his forearms. I just can't believe at this point that he's trying to catch the ball with his hands. Because if he is, he has no right to be in the NFL. I'm glad he's a free agent. I'm going to go off like I used to go off on Steven Peterman. Brandon Pettigrew, you're a joke. When I interviewed you, I told you just that. A little bit nicer, of course, but I asked you about why couldn't you catch the ball. That was 2 years ago, and the problem still exists. Brandon Pettigrew, I can't wait till the season is over. If the Lions have any sense, you won't be on the team anymore. Put in Michael Williams. I know he's on IR right now. Put in Joseph Faria. I don't care. I want him gone. Just like I wanted Peterman gone last year. I know you guys want him gone. He can't catch the ball, period. That's it. So either gain 70 pounds and become an offensive lineman or hit the road. Tony Scheffler, no, we didn't see him much. Joseph Faria, no, didn't see him much. And it's so ironic. It's 4th and 4, and they call this timeout. I jokingly, imitating Jim Schwartz, I say, well, let's throw the ball 3 yards and hope we can break a tackle. And what do? They throw the ball 2.5 yards like they always do. It's 4th and 4 instead of going for maybe a 5-yard pass. Dare I say a 6-yard pass. They do their usual dink and dunk, and it was not converted. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. This season can get really ugly really quick. This is not a quality team that they lost to. They have plenty of opportunities to win. They squandered all sense and sensibility and decided to walk away Arizona as losers. And to cap it off, no offense to you, Calvin, but I'm sitting here upset. People watching the game with me upset. I know you're upset, but to see you with an Arizona jersey draped over your shoulder, laughing and chuckling with Larry Fitzgerald, to me it's insulting as a fan. So I'm liable to say, you know what, after this video, the anger, being upset about this That's it. I'm going to go and have a good time myself because clearly you guys aren't upset or mad enough after losses to not relax and chill with your homies on the other teams. But I will say this, if anyone can get away with that, can laugh it up and be socializing with the other team after a loss, it is you, Calvin. And just you, because you're a special talent. And you showed today that you are arguably the best receiver, and there's no argument, versus Patrick Peterson, who is arguably one of the best young cornerbacks. You won your matchup, so props to you. So it wasn't a horrible game. Levy, second game in a row with a pick six. This one counted, so props to him. Stafford looked pretty good. Overall, solid. Joyke Bell looked okay. I mean, there's some good spots about this, but the thing is, now they lost a game. They could have won. They should have won. This is not a good team, but they lost anyway. They're going to have to beat some good teams. Washington, they're 0-2, but they made the playoffs last year. They're chomping at the bit. We're going to be on the road. They're going to be throwing out all the stops now because they don't want to go 0-3. We should be reeling a little bit too. Should be an interesting game. But those are just my thoughts. No notes, no forethought. I'm just getting on the camera, speaking my opinion about the game. Yes, I'm upset. A lousy game, untimely penalties, so many reviews and reversals and challenges. It's starting to take away from the game. When a big play happens now, you temper your excitement because you don't know if it's going to be called back. But that's just a gripe for all NFL games. I digress. Give me your thoughts. Subscribe. I'll be back in a couple of days with a more sensible video talking about things pertaining to our beloved Detroit Lions. Until next time, thanks for watching. This has been Jerry Mallory for SB Nation and PrivateDetroit.com.